Okay, I'm not understanding why this is so dark, but anyhow, I wanted to go on to part 2 as to why we chose Georgia. So anyway, we're in Florida. We found a home. First home was rural. It was in the woods. I mean, it was in the woods. The only way you're going to know houses are back there is if you live back there or you stumble back there by accident. So anyway, and everybody's connected back there. Small little community. They don't really want outsiders there. We come in and we bring a crew in and we're doing all this work on a house. And it unraveled badly. So we put that house on the market. It took 8 months to sell the house because of where it was located. A lot of people don't want that rural of a setting, I guess. So anyway, we put that on the market and we bought another house while we're waiting for this one to sell. So while we're waiting for it to sell, we bought another house, and it's about 45 minutes away from the one that was rural in Salt Springs, Florida. We ended up in Interlachen, Florida on a small lake, and it was just some snowbirds and ourselves, 4 houses, that's it. So anyway, we love it. We're on the lake, things are going well, and all of a sudden we get hit not once, not twice, not 3 times, not once, not twice, but 3 times we were hit and robbed. We got robbed from a shed. People stole stuff from the yard. And then they cut a lock when we were at the gym, drove through our gate, backed up to my husband's storage shed, shop, which was attached to the house, broke in and stole some of his tools. That's when I said, we're done here. So the good news is when we put that house on the market, we had 2 people right out the gates that wanted this house. Within 3 days, we sold the house. Then we're with no house now. We sold one house is on the market, it's sold, and then the other one finally did sell. So we got out of 2 houses, and I'm going, what are we going to do now? So we decided, let's go to Georgia. Let's check out Georgia. Florida was not kind to us, so we come to Georgia, and we're in Quitman, we're in Valdosta, we're in Adel, we're in Tipton, and I'm like, what are we going to do? We need a house. I want a farmhouse, period. I want a farmhouse. My whole love, as long as I can remember, my love all of my life was for farmhouse. I love farmhouses. I love the old rustic homes. I don't want nothing new and fancy. They don't do anything for me. I like the old, true, historic homes. Farmhouses. So anyway, we found this one, and it was priced to sell. I mean, we snatched this bad boy up. We were able to get the owners to drop it down to a price that we could live with and cash buy. Bought it right out. And it was a good thing because we only had 17 days left but for our house to settle that was under contract and move. And so I didn't want to end up in a hotel with dogs and stuff and a truck full of things that needed to go into either storage or stay in the truck, the U-Haul, until we moved the house. But anyway, that's why we moved to Georgia. We went from Montana to Illinois to help my husband's uncle out. When he passed on and stuff, we moved to Florida. Florida, we bought one house. They let us know it was not good. It was rural in the woods. They didn't want us there. They didn't like us, didn't want outsiders. So we moved to another house in Florida that was on a lake, and we were broken into multiple times. Then we decided to move to Georgia, and we love it here. I love the people. I love the town. I love the atmosphere. They are kind-hearted, sweet people, and it's like stepping back in time. So now when you want to know why we moved to Georgia, that's how we got to Georgia. And it was a long story, but hey, you know, at least we're here now, and we are enjoying it. We're making this house, God willing, this is our final home that we're renovating and stuff, and that we're hoping to be here until God calls us home. So that's how we ended up in Georgia, and we wanted to try hot and humid for a while and not do any more Montana long, cold, snow winters. No, thank you. So anyway, that's how we got to Georgia.